In this video, I'm going to reveal some vulnerabilities that women often hide, usually out of fear that these weaknesses might make them appear more vulnerable to men. By understanding these fragilities, you can gain an unexpected advantage in your interactions. Let's begin. Fragility 1. The distant man. Women are naturally attracted to men whose actions align with their words. They are often won over by men who keep their promises through clear actions. This is because it's easier to trust someone who acts in accordance with what they say. Women value actions more than words, so always make sure your actions match what you say. For instance, if you want to present yourself as a man of high value, let your actions do the talking. Introduce her to your female friends and share moments on social media, subtly showcasing your social status and desirability. Fragility 2. The confident man. Confidence is incredibly attractive to women. They are often drawn to men who display self-assurance because it contrasts with their own insecurities. To convey confidence, speak with conviction, avoid unnecessary words, and listen more than you talk. This not only makes her feel heard, but also adds an element of mystery, making her more interested. Additionally, don't be afraid to say no. This shows that you aren't easily manipulated, which increases both respect and attraction. Fragility 3. The ambitious man. Women are highly attracted to men who demonstrate ambition. Men who strive for more in life, whether it's at work, in personal projects, or facing new challenges, are seen as natural leaders, and these qualities are incredibly appealing. The desire to excel and not settle for mediocrity is something that grabs their attention. Fragility 4. The enigmatic man. Ambitious and mysterious men possess an undeniable charm. Women often can't resist the sense of unpredictability they bring. To embody this persona, keep your intentions somewhat ambiguous and don't rush into commitments. While I don't suggest adopting this approach in all areas of life, maintaining an air of mystery can make you more intriguing and desirable. Fragility 5. Being ignored. Women often seek attention and may feel a competitive urge for it. When you ignore her, it piques her curiosity and challenges her to figure out why she isn't receiving your attention. To leverage this dynamic, treat her casually and show a bit of indifference. This will make her work harder for your attention, increasing her interest in you. Fragility 6. The charismatic man. Men who are well regarded by other women have an almost magnetic effect due to the preselection phenomenon. Surrounding yourself with female friends, even without romantic interest, can create the perception that you are desirable. The key here is to demonstrate that other women find you appealing, which naturally elevates your status in her eyes. Fragility 7. The man who smells good. A Brazilian study found that women are particularly sensitive to scents, and men who smell good tend to be more attractive. To take advantage of this, pay attention to your personal hygiene. Use pleasantly scented products, keep your breath fresh, and choose a subtle yet long-lasting cologne. Showing that you care about these details can be very attractive to women. Fragility 8. The masculine man. Women are attracted to men who exude masculinity, often characterized by physical strength, a deep voice, and emotional independence. These men are seen as natural leaders who don't rely on others for validation. To project this image, engage in physical activities, develop leadership skills, and maintain your independence, which conveys strength and stability. Fragility 9. The passionate man. Unlike the traditionally reserved man, the passionate man captivates women through his intense dedication to what he loves. His enthusiasm is contagious, making him highly attractive. To develop this trait, dive deeply into a subject or project that excites you and talk about it with genuine energy. Pay attention to her reactions and adjust your approach to keep her engaged. Speaking passionately about something you care about creates admiration and a strong emotional connection. Fragility 10. The emotionally intelligent man. Women are naturally more emotional, and a man who understands and manages his own emotions has a significant advantage. Emotionally intelligent men can connect with women on a deeper, more meaningful level. To develop this skill, listen carefully, observe body language, and offer support without always trying to fix things. Creating memorable experiences together also strengthens the bond between you. By becoming someone who provides emotional support, you become incredibly attractive with minimal effort. Join our community of men who understand and master female psychology by subscribing to this channel. That if you've made it this far, you're already one of us. Like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't miss our next video on the signs that show when a woman is interested in you. Stay tuned and become an expert in understanding female psychology. What makes a man attractive, and how can he become irresistible to women? If you want to win someone over, forget everything you've heard before. What you're doing now might not be the best way to attract a woman. You need to reverse the dynamic. She should want you, not the other way around. If you're the one always chasing, she'll never come to you. Instead, you need to see yourself as a magnet that naturally attracts women. This is the only way to make any woman, no matter who she is, become interested in you. And how do you do this? That's exactly what we'll cover in this video. Welcome to our series on how to attract women. In this episode, we're going to dive into the female mind to understand what they are really looking for. The key to success in relationships lies in one crucial concept: attraction. Understanding how attraction works is absolutely essential. Without this knowledge, it will be hard to progress in the dating world. Women's decisions are often driven by emotions rather than logic. They respond to the feelings that a situation or person evokes in them. Because of this, they don't consciously control who they're attracted to. It's an instinctive response to certain behaviors that men display. You can't make a woman feel attracted by listing your best qualities in a presentation. Instead, you need to naturally embody those qualities in your behavior and personality. But before we dive into the details, let's clarify two important points. First, women don't control who they're attracted to. And second, they also don't control who they're not attracted to. Attraction operates on a subconscious level, beyond conscious control. Now, let's explore the kind of men that women are instinctively drawn to, those they can't easily have. Imagine you're in a store, looking at a TV that catches your eye. You weren't planning to buy anything, but you ask the salesperson about it. The salesperson apologizes and tells you that it's the last TV in stock and it's already sold. Suddenly, that TV becomes much more desirable. When the salesperson later says they found another one, but at a higher price, you immediately want to buy it. What happened here? The TV became more desirable because it seemed unavailable. Women's attraction to men follows a similar logic. Men who aren't easily accessible become like rare items, something they feel the need to win over. This challenge of winning the man raises his value and makes him more attractive. So, being that rare guy in the dating scene is a winning strategy. The committed man. Interestingly, if a man is in a relationship, engaged, or even married, he often becomes even more attractive. It might seem contradictory, but attraction works in curious ways. The harder it is to obtain the prize, the more desirable it becomes. When a man is already taken, his desirability spikes, like the last slice of pizza that everyone suddenly wants. The man desired by other women. Imagine you're walking down the street and see a group of people gathered around an ordinary box. There's nothing special about it, but the fact that everyone is curious about it grabs your attention. Similarly, when a man is surrounded by women, he automatically becomes more attractive to others. It's as if the women around him cast a spotlight on him, making others wonder what's so special about this guy. This curiosity acts like a powerful magnet, attracting even more women. Essentially, being popular with women makes you even more desirable to them. Now, let's talk about the unpredictable man. Unpredictability can spark a woman's interest, becoming a key factor in attraction. Imagine this. Most men approach women in a predictable way, clearly showing their intentions right from the start. This transparency can make many women lose interest quickly because they can easily read the situation. Attractive women, in particular, are used to typical approaches. But when a man is unpredictable, he breaks the routine and captures their attention. For example, imagine you're talking to a beautiful woman, and instead of following the usual compliments, you say something unexpected like, "I like you, but I'm not sure we'd work out," or "I don't think you could handle me." This statement is unexpected and might leave her intrigued. She may start thinking, "Is he suggesting I can't handle him? What does that mean?" This kind of comment creates immediate curiosity and can increase her attraction to you. Being unpredictable is definitely a game changer in interactions. Now, let's dive into the concept of the high-value man. Just like vintage items can become extremely valuable even if they no longer work, a high-value man can be incredibly attractive, even without being conventionally perfect. These vintage items aren't valued for their functionality, but for the perceived value people place on them. Similarly, a woman may see a man as highly desirable if she perceives him as someone of high value. But what exactly does it mean to be a high-value man? Simply put, a high-value man is someone a woman considers more important than herself, that as long as you maintain this higher status, you'll be seen as a high-value man. So, how do you build this perception? Here are some key points. 1. A high-value man doesn't try to impress women just for the sake of it. 2. He doesn't seek approval or attention from women. 3. He doesn't put a woman on a pedestal just because she's attractive. 4. He never settles for less than the best and prioritizes his life and passions. 5. He's willing to walk away if his principles are compromised. 6. He makes women earn his attention instead of giving it away easily. 7. He has options and isn't desperate to settle. 8. He doesn't adapt to a woman's world. Instead, he invites her into his. 9. And most importantly, a high-value man never chases women that by embodying these traits. You'll naturally be seen as a high-value man, which in turn attracts women. We'll dive deeper into this throughout the series, but for now, these are the core principles that if you'd like me to continue with this series, let me know in the comments and share the challenges you're facing so I can help. If you haven't watched the first video yet, make sure to check it out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Your support makes all the difference. Now, let's get into the science of female attraction. Are you struggling to attract women? Don't worry. I'm here to help, using psychology and science to your advantage. Let's start by transforming you into a more confident and attractive version of yourself. Principle 1. Scarcity. Psychologist Dr. Robert Cialdini famously explained in his book that opportunities seem more valuable when they are limited. This principle is widely used in marketing and explains why exclusive items are more desirable. Similarly, men who aren't always available or who seem indifferent can appear more attractive to women. This doesn't mean you have to be rude, but rather create a sense of scarcity that a good guy who knows how to be reserved and values himself is much more interesting. Let's look at an example. Imagine you're at a party and you see a girl you like. Instead of hovering around her like everyone else, you walk past her, say something casual, make eye contact, and keep walking. By doing this, you're showing that you're not desperate for her attention, which makes her realize that you're a rare opportunity. Principle 2. Gain and loss theory. This theory builds on the concept of scarcity. A study showed that people tend to value those who didn't impress them at first, but improved over time. So, when using this strategy with a woman, you need to be subtle. At first, give the impression that she didn't have much of an impact on you, but over time, make it clear that your opinion has changed. This can effectively spark her interest. Principle 3. Proximity. While being reserved is important, physical proximity is also crucial in attracting someone. Studies show that the more you see a person, the greater your chances of forming a bond. So, besides being reserved, it's important to be physically present. If you frequent the same places she does, your chances increase. Just be careful not to come off as forced or invasive. Principle 4. The Ben Franklin effect. Benjamin Franklin had an interesting technique for getting people to like him. He asked for favors. A study showed that by asking for small favors, you make the person helping you feel more connected to you. This happens because when someone does something for you, they subconsciously begin to like you more. So, ask for small favors like holding something for you or picking up something you dropped. These small gestures can strengthen the connection between you. Principle 5. Appearance. A 1997 study found that physical attractiveness isn't just about genetics. Factors like good posture, hygiene, well-fitting clothes, and a positive attitude have a significant impact on how people perceive you. With a little effort, taking care of your health, dressing well, and maintaining confident body language, you can significantly boost your appeal. Principle 6. Luck and chemistry. Chemistry between two people can't always be explained, but it's important to be ready when the opportunity arises. Luck can play a role, But being aware and acting at the right moment can make all the difference. Step by following these principles, you'll be on the right path to becoming more attractive and confident. Believe it or not, attraction is often tied to factors beyond our control, like genetic compatibility. This takes us into the realm of neurobiology, where two key factors directly influence attraction, and both can outweigh many other aspects. The first factor is smell. Your nose detects pheromones that carry genetic information and can trigger a physiological or behavioral response if there's compatibility. Women, in particular, detect molecules called MHC, major histocompatibility complex, which are linked to immune system function. Research shows that women are more attracted to men whose MHC molecules differ from their own, as this genetic diversity benefits potential offspring. Unfortunately, men don't have the same ability to detect MHC, so while you may feel a strong connection, she may not if your MHC molecules are too similar. The second, and perhaps most crucial, factor is the first kiss. This moment involves a complex exchange of tactile and chemical signals, including the scent of your breath and the taste of your mouth. A bad kiss can instantly lead to a loss of interest. On the other hand, a good kiss releases norepinephrine, which triggers a series of physiological responses, such as a racing heart and dilated pupils, creating an intense surge of energy. If the kiss goes well, it can establish a lasting and meaningful connection. Now that you understand these factors, let's dive into the body language signs that indicate a woman's interest. Here are 11 scientifically backed body language cues that can reveal when a woman is interested in you. Plus, we'll highlight the clearest sign that she's definitely not into you, so you don't waste your time. Sign 1. Mirroring your gestures. Imagine you're sitting at a cafe, far from her. You run your hand through your hair, and moments later, she does the same. This kind of unconscious imitation is a strong indicator of interest. Mirroring movements suggests comfort and a desire to create a connection. This involuntary behavior reflects the human need for reciprocity and connection. Sign 2. Playing with her hair. When a woman is attracted to someone, it's common for her to become more conscious of her appearance, often playing with her hair. This is a nonverbal signal that she's adjusting her look to appear more attractive, acknowledging your compliment or showing interest. Sign 3. Direct and intentional eye contact. Clear and firm eye contact is another important sign. If she keeps her gaze focused on you with intention, it suggests confidence and a genuine desire to connect. If your eyes meet repeatedly, it's a deliberate effort to create a connection. Sign 4. Open posture. Adopting an open posture toward you is a subtle but significant indicator. It shows that she's ready to connect and actively engage in the interaction. When she maintains this posture, it means she's waiting for you to approach. Sign 5. Entering your personal space. When a woman enters your personal space, it's a clear sign of interest. By crossing this invisible boundary, she's signaling a desire to be closer to you, indicating that she wants to create a more intimate connection. Sign 6. Flared nostrils. While less conventional, flared nostrils can be a sign of comfort and attraction. When this happens, it's usually a natural response that indicates relaxation and openness in your presence. Sign 7. Focusing on her lips. Another sign is when she starts focusing on her own lips while talking. If she touches or lightly bites her lips, this can be a nonverbal cue of interest, indicating that she's thinking about a possible kiss or wants to draw your attention to that area. Understanding the nonverbal signals a woman gives is crucial to knowing when there's genuine interest. Each gesture, no matter how subtle, can reveal a lot about how she feels. Now that you know these signs, it's time to put them into practice. Pay close attention, and when you notice these cues, seize the opportunity to connect in a more meaningful way. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more about decoding female behavior, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment. Share your experiences and challenges so we can address them in future videos. Stay tuned for our next content and continue learning how to become a master in the art of attraction.